There is only one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Once again, from across the globe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. By the special grace of the Almighty Creator, we are reaching you on this very hallowed platform, the Biafran Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station, all the way from Biafra land. And of course, as always, I must acknowledge eminent personalities behind this platform. There are so many of them, but it's almost impossible for me to make a broadcast without mentioning Uchiuka from F4. There are other men and women out there like Mazu Bidio Bienu, who against all odds we rather choose to die than to allow the image of Biafra to be dragged to the mud. But of course, I do not expect everyone to understand it. Many people quarried me, used inciting words against me. You have started praising Mazen Efo. This is how you praise Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But I said when Nnamdi Kanu was doing well, we are testament to the fact he was doing well. And the same people who attack me for praising Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are also attacking me for praising Mazu Chuka for Mefo. But the truth remains, those of you who have made us to believe in Biafra and believe in the Igbo nation agenda, I will always acknowledge all of you. God will bless all of you. Today we are not disgraced because of people like you. But it's not yet obvious to everyone. Because we believe you can't beat them, you join them. If you can't beat them, you join them. That is why we are here. We want to show that we are something that we are not. Simple request. Why all this drama? Anyway, I acknowledge all of you. Members of the de facto customary government, members of Biafra Nation Alliance, most especially. And then for those who are out there very busy trying to destroy your own in order to prove a point, you have no point to prove. All of you under Nnamdi Kanu, all of you who call yourself Nnamdi Kanu our leader, we know the agenda. It's just a matter of time. Our people will know the truth. It doesn't matter whether you are autopilot, Idu Kingdom, Migodo Kingdom, Biafra, Mekatisi, Biafra, Makadate. It doesn't matter, MS3, DOS, all of you who see Nnamdi Kanu as your leader. A day will come, you will weep for what you have done to your people. And as always, acknowledge the Creator. Without him, we are gone as a people. I appreciate the Almighty Creator because of who we are. Inseparable. If you understand that dogma, inseparable. It remains that way. It is not by our power, not by our might, but it is God that has made it all. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. A very quick one. First of all, apology. I was supposed to come on air yesterday evening to address certain issues, but you see, situation beyond my control prevented that from happening. And so my apology for those of you who have been waiting. And this is a kind of a more surprise, and I know most of you will not be able to get this broadcast now, but you will get it later on. My apologies though. And then we look at a message I titled this morning, focusing on the real issue, on the real agenda of the Biafran people. The people of Biafra. There is need to focus on the main agenda, on the main issue that has brought us here in the first place. We are not spectators, but proactive member of the movement, all movement that support the restoration of Biafra. We have gone through a lot of processes in Nigeria, through a lot of ups and downs, to's and fro. And at this moment, it's amazing. We're still not very realistic in the issue, the very agenda before our very eyes. It's going to be a shame and a pity for all of us. It is no longer story or news that we are the most endangered species of Homo sapiens here on earth. It is obvious, for reason best known to our detractors. They want to stop us by all means. We see this on daily basis. We are testify to the fact that these are truth. And many of you around the world has made a genuine effort to see how we can put this dilemma behind us. But all to no avail. Why? Because we always lose focus. We always lose focus. Let me briefly go back to the issue of Nnamdi Kanu and his court update. IPOB are on social media. They are telling you, 8 counts have been reduced out of 15 count charge against Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu win the case again. We have won 1 million. Nnamdi Kanu is winning. But why are we doing this to ourselves? So that the donors will continue to make contribution. So that those of you who are contributing money should be contributing and think all is well. My brother, we are losing time. It hypered the social media. Court said DSS to change his cloth. Is there any difference between DSS and the Nigerian court? And now somewhere along the line, you want to say the judiciary are doing better than the DSS? Is this what we're going to believe in these Nigerians of ours on a very fateful day like this? Is this what we're going to believe? The 9th of the month of April 2022? Is that what you as Igbo want us to believe? But then we are losing focus. They are taking your focus from the real agenda, but you won't see it. Our leader have reduced the count charge of Nnamdi Kanu. We are winning the case. They are going to quash it. Nnamdi Kanu can only get loose, free out of that hook on one condition, and that is on 2 conditions. That is number 1, he must openly reject Biafra, and that is if he is not being sponsored by Nigeria already to destabilize Igbo land. Are the ones using him. When you look at the way things are going, you will see the influence of PDP. And sometimes you see the collaboration of APC. It boils down to one thing. PDP is APC and APC is PDP. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. The same people, they metamorphose. It looks like when Obasanjo was a military president of Nigeria and then he became a civilian president of Nigeria. My brother, he only changed garment. He only removed his khaki and then he put on the agbada. It's okay. But then we are moving out the focus of our people to the main issue, distracting them with all manner of shenanigans, putting up activities to make them think you are who you are not. You are fighting for what you are not fighting for. I do not intend to spend much time there, but let our people begin to reason. By contradiction, for instance, everything I am doing or what I believe in go contrary to what Ijele is doing or what he believes in. But then there is a tiny road that links all of us together. Ijele want the best for his people. I keep saying it. Today, I thank God for who I am. I never hurried to attack that young man. Because in the first place, if you have problem with anybody, you don't have to demonize them. Now, Ijele is there to help IPOB people and he's helping them. God bless Ijele. What am I trying to say? We may be looking for different things. But if what you are fighting for is not to enhance, comprehensively enhance on whatever you are at the moment, my brother, you fail. Yes, according to Nigerian lawyer, the court, out of its own wisdom, decided to remove some count charges out of the 15th. And this was because it is a repetition. They are similar, they are familiar. And so IPOB is jumping up and up. And after all, if the court have wisdom in the first place, all those euphoria charges, they are just repetition. But maybe logically, they have agenda hidden beneath those rephrased charges. Now it has been quashed. But I discovered out of the 15 count charge, one of them was not quashed. One of them was not quashed. So you should ask yourself, what is the implication out of these 8 count charges? Let me tell you what you need to know. The charges that were struck out were more of repetition of the charges that were left. All charges bordering on terrorism were left intact. And finally, the issue of bail is off the table. Rather, it is now an issue of contempt of court for violation all bail condition. But of course, our people will be so emotional that they won't even pause or listening and meditate on the word of the prosecution lawyer. The prosecution lawyer said something. All the count charges given to Nnamdi Kanu, he's not going to escape any of them. He's not going to escape any of them out of terrorism. I will not spend time begin to tell you what the constitution, fraudulent constitution of Nigeria talks about terrorism. And I remember in 2016, we were all over the media. In so many platforms, we were conversing and said, Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried on a secret trial. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried by Islamic law or any other process. It has to be on a competent court jurisdiction. We did this because we knew he was right. We did this because he was actually applying those processes and initiatives behind self-determination. But today, they have gone to shop laws to make him go through trial, the procedures to go through secret trial. A lot of clauses there. A lot of media will not be there. Is it not a shame, IPOB media warrior? No new picture of your hero to show online. You see, it's almost been completely crippled. And when this embargo is completely initiated, you will understand. They framed it as if it were talking about all the terrorists in Nigeria. It was referring to Nnamdi Kanu. He either yield to the Nigerian state, or he's going to go through what Ken Saro-Wiwa went through. It was his right to self-determination. But certainly people like us run on the offense, because it is not Nnamdi Kanu right to rape our mothers, our single mothers, our women. It is not the right of Nnamdi Kanu and his follower to paint any community in Biafra land into Biafra land. It is not in their place. They are doing the atrocity they are committing in Anambra because Anambra have idiots like Benjamin Madubugu. They are doing what they are doing in Anambra because people like Soludo may not use their brain. Soludo, you are not different from any other governor. The only governor that can make different is the governor that apply his heart to reasoning, inclusive of members of House of Rep and National Assembly. Not until you are able to apply your heart to reasoning and behave like your father's son, the child of your father, who were brewed up by your mother, you are going to feel like other people. You can come out and diplomatically pet Nnamdi Kanu and his talk, his stout, his criminal gang. He's unredeemable. Before we get to this level, as a reverend that I am, with a consecrated heart, who has placed my hand on the plow and never to look back in any situation or circumstance, because I know the truth. Grace, we accept to be blackmailed, we let it all go and pretend that if it's not happening, it is because there is a greater purpose to all these things. We walk on the higher way for a greater cause. So Ludo, you must open your eye. Go and review your brother Benjamin Madubugu. He ran the Lion Squad, part of which to destroy Nnamdi Kanu. The last shock Nnamdi Kanu will have is Benjamin Madubugu will destroy him. People knew this. People like Ogaranyobi Odiocha, they knew this. They tried to make Nnamdi Kanu see this truth. He will not agree. Benjamin Madubugu are one of those people who believe they can send Biafrans to die to attract international sympathy. I lie not against him. The last meeting we had with Ohaneze Ndigbo youth in Anambra, I was one of the major organizers. In fact, I am the coordinator. And I told them these things we were going to do, it can endanger the life of our people. Considering the fact that that very day I was going to Oba to have meeting with Ohaneze Ndigbo youth leader, South. Information came that they have sent sniper to wait for me, to annihilate me. It was China Sanworu who told me and said, look at this picture, look at this young man. He's the sniper, he's student of Imo State. He's sent to kill you. You people change. I told Benjamin Madubugu, we are endangering the life of our people by doing this. And he said to me, that is just the point. You see, when they kill some of them, he attracts sympathy from international community. And it could not mean that maybe you have advantage position you risk and endanger the life of others. It's against the genuine oath I took. I will not endanger the life of another principal officer. Most of you are doing that already. You are serving your fatherland. That is why many of you, the Aruchuku will kill, starting from Onande Kano, and if his wife is accomplished, all of them, you don't know what is coming. And so I said, so that is how it is. You will die for nothing. You don't, they hide those who have died for nothing because of you. We're making sure they don't die for nothing. You can die later. After all, he has saluted you. Those of you who are about to die, Mugu, I salute you. He has saluted you, so go and die. But we are making sure your death will not be in vain, because you choose to be very stupid but fighting for the right cause. You are there jumping up and down. They have strategies. They have strategies. Now the Kano will continue to go. Is going to come out. The atmosphere has been redesigned. So Ludo, go back and talk and investigate Benjamin Madubugu, Ehiala to be precise. He's in charge of all the terrorism in Imo State. And you see, from Ehiala Aziz down to Imo State, along and other areas where you see this atrocity going on in Imo State, it will link you down to Ohajibwema. It will link you to Bright Chimeze, OK Foreign, Chike Doziem, all those stout gang, criminal gang called US. That is within their community. And Adadin, the Lord Mass will be the ask a question. Are you telling me this Biafra is Biafra of Ehiala? Are you telling me this Biafra is Biafra of Olo? And some are complaining already. When Soludo says strangers are the one killing Anambra people, I know who they are. He's referring to Ebonyi people. The one held us together is being destroyed already. Now, before I go to that end, Soludo, be realistic. Now the Kano is doomed and is gone forever. His career has ended. His ministry has ended. The very situation of terrorism in Biafra land is beyond his control. He has initiated a process he cannot control. He cannot end it anymore. And not until you meticulously engage these stakeholders, you are not going anywhere. We can help you diffuse all of them. But just that to you, in your mind, we are protecting Igbo. But you know nothing about this Igbo. You know nothing about this Igbo. I challenge you from Ohaneze Igbo to World Igbo Congress to Igbo Development Union. You know nothing about Igbo. Or peradventure you know, but you are just intellectually dishonest individuals. What are you hiding? Where are you running from? Every day we see this evil and atrocity and we cry. I wish we can change it before our time is up. But we will not compromise our position until it's done. I am an Igbo man, but I feel like a stranger before my brothers. I accept it holistically because this is the truth. This is my identity. I'm a stranger to my own culture, my own breed, my own kind. And that is because of this same game you are playing. And I assure you, if all of you don't stand up and call a spade, the remaining Igbo nation supposedly in the southeast will be destroyed completely. Just mark it down. But it's not yet too late. Unification of the Igbo people is the ultimate, should be on the list of reference, scale of reference when it comes to the issue of unification. It's very important. When the Igbos of the southeast want to cheat Igbo people all outside Biafra land, they say, now look at what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. The remaining Igbo that agree they are Igbo, he's destroying it. And under Nonyama and others, we have to fuel the car of Benjamin Madubugu and send Bright Chimezie children to Canada. And they send Monkey and Babu to live in the bush. He said, it's a revolution, we got to go. You're not doing anything. You're destroying all that is left of us. Why I'm saying this is most of you're misbehaving, but you don't know. Soludo is misbehaving already. I cannot betray IPOB. The Kano agenda is not Igbo. He has made it clear. I'm not Igbo. Igbos are cause. Congo men will die. We don't have radio circulating in many places, so we can't dish out this information. They go to Ebonyi, they tell them, oh, we are fighting to free our papa land. They go to remote villages, hide people in remote villages. All they do is a pound of flesh. They give them a meal and take their entire life away. Most of them are under oath. They cannot save themselves. They can't even give you any confessional statement that will help you diffuse this matter, because they are under oath already. Their life have been taken from them by Nnamdi Kanu. So Soludo, stand up to your responsibility. We look up to Anambra because he's the first son, and Anambra must stand up to his responsibility. It doesn't matter whether you are a small boy or you're a big boy. Anambra must reject this info. So we can go and see their condemned property. If I give you the biography of all these idiots causing this atrocity on media and all the other property, it will shock you. Why are you people stage managing your people? Ndi Igbo, ke ihe kpatara na unu na short change Ndi Igbo? Who brought this sacrilege? Ọwa ajụjụ ka njụkwa o, unu ga-ekwe ka ndị iro meri unu n'agha before your very eyes. The Igbo nation will balkanize, reduced. That is by the way. Nnamdi Kanu is going to go under secret trial. All those people who has messed up will testify against him. And before God and man, Nigerian actions against him will be justified. You see, he's gone. He's gone. If I have the privilege to come to Nigerian court and testify against Nnamdi Kanu, I will do it on camera. I will do it in the publicly. I will request that Nigerian allow the media to carry me, because he's an idiot. The worst plague, Aro Merendi Igbo. Ọtụtụ mmadụ na-akpọ Nnamdi Kanu arụ mere ndị Igbo, and always here. Nnamdi Kanu bụ arụ mere ndị Igbo. If you like, you take it. This is early morning. I'm not taking kai kai or guguru. If you like, believe it. If you like, think I'm talking down on Igbo, but your father is the fake Igbo. And you wundi Igbo men, and you wundi Igbo. And you wundi ilonu hejisi anya kpato makasa. Eloku ono. Because that is how you deceive yourself. So Ludo somehow gradually is playing into the trap of those terrorizing Igbo land. He's not aware, I know. He's trying to be diplomatic. You know, the people will tell you be diplomatic. You show maturity. You don't respond to fool. You got to be mature. What is maturity? Are you animal? You are mature. We kill you and chop you if you are animal. What is maturity? You people are giving them power. And when I say certain things, you will say, it's bias, it's not Igbo. I see many things we do. My right taken away from me because most of you feel that I'm not Igbo. We will redefine the Igbo nation, but not under this atmosphere. But then, when we somewhere along the line, the truth will be unveiled, and everybody will know the truth, and we will be set free. But the remaining Igbo nation, you people don't let Nnamdi Kanu and his tout to destroy it. Nnamdi Kanu is in a deep mess, very, very deep shit. It can chant, oh, he's a win, he's winning. You don't have sense. He's a terrorist under terrorist organization, terrorizing Southeast, his people, Ibn Naya, terrorizing them with unknown gunmen and ESM. Now they are attacking cows. Go and look at those vehicles with cow they are attacking. It does not belong to Hausa people now. They see Igbo man where they kill cow, then go attack fellow Igbo man. And some of you say, it's good, they are sleeping with cow. Go and check that image, that video of supposedly Hausa man sleeping with cow. You will see it's Igbo man. Let me ask you, all those cow ranching in Ebonyi State, in Abia State, in Imo State, who are the custodian? There is a cattle ranching in Ihiala, Benjamin Madubugu village. I investigated who owns that cattle ranching. It belongs to Ihiala man. I have visited many of them in Ebonyi State to see how these people actually function. Arochukwu in Abia State. And now, these are my findings. Most of these cows are supplied by Hausa Fulani and sold to our people. Most of our people who are interested that don't have this fund take percentage from every sales. So they have land, they put this cow and take care of it on behalf of the Hausa. If not that, sometime in 2017 we raised the campaign against Igbo boy becoming Hausa. Started it already. It's in one of my broadcasts. So what am I trying to say? Nnamdi Kanu, as demonic as he is, can go and put a video and then tell Igbo man to be fucking cow to say he's Hausa, and then they now say we are fighting for you, don't eat cow meat again. Are we not ashamed? Kebe Fibo no. Are we not ashamed? Where is our own Igbo cow? Where is our own Igbo cow? Are we not ashamed? It's now we want to develop Igbo cow. Okay, government, Nigerian government put embargo on us. We should not develop Igbo cow. You do not defeat people. I don't conquer people by sentiment. I don't conquer people by laziness. I conquer people by my actions, by fact and figure. We conquer. We kill you with success. Will you understand that? You want to stop cow, my brother? Create atmosphere to duplicate cows, Efibu, everywhere in Biafra land. We go know whether anybody go tell them to go or they no go tell them to go. And there is a realistic, optimistic fact if we want to achieve or stop anything. Let me digress a little bit. You want to stop killing of cow. IPOB, we've contributed million. Go to every community in Igbo land, for instance, Southeast. Pick up representatives, buy them cow, because this is going to be a lifetime project as far as I can see. Give each of them from each state 50-50 cows. Ebonyi 50 cow, Anambra 50 cow, Enugu 50 cow, Abia 50 cow. Let's assume Igbo state is the 5 states. You'll be having about 50 times 250. And in this 250, you give them like 10 male and then 40 female. Make provision for them to take care of this cow. And I can assure you, between God and man, that 40 female have the capacity to give you another 40 cow in 1 year. If all of them, you force them to mate, they don't lazy around. There is something known as animal husbandry. And so if in 1 year the 40 cow becomes 80, and then there is every possibility that in the next second year that 80 cow have the capacity to give you 50, and then in 3 years that 50 plus 80 has become 130. And in the third year, that 130, 260. And as the year goes, it triple. We can say we are not going to eat our cow until after 5 years of this program. And I tell you, we cannot limit the number of Igbo cow you will see. And then we have to starve ourselves, suffer ourselves to get to where we are. That is why people sacrifice everything they work for, sacrifice everything they believed in, violate their very conscience, because they understand what it takes. By now, you will not be saying, Fulani, no more Fulani cow, we don't need Fulani. You will not be doing that. You kill them with your victory, your success story. You are militarizing and terrorizing and criminalizing Igbo land. You are fighting for Biafra. And I'm question to which we already know the answer. But it's not too late. I will have to stop here. There are many things we have to do. We have financial constraint, but it's not enough reason for us to start. We will continue doing it. One way or the other, God is going to play his role, but it's just that God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. So we have to do what we have to do until God himself will intervene. But until then, you need to keep your head high. You need to remain focused on the main agenda. And now the canoe is sold out, and that is just the fact and physical truth. Forget about telling you, say you feel good, you feel ire. Chikiduzi and Simeon Ekpa, everybody is claiming supremacy over you. Everybody want to be champion.